You're listening to the Gerardi Performance Podcast, hosted by Michelangelo Gerardi. This is the #1 fitness and lifestyle podcast to help you achieve your dream body and bulletproof your mindset to live your best life, both physically and mentally. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Gerardi Performance Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to go over 10 reasons why you may not be seeing results in the gym. So reason number one, kind of goes without saying, is that if you're only working out on the days that you feel good or when you have time, you're never going to achieve the body that you want or feel as happy as you want, right? If it was that easy for everybody, everyone would have that dream body, everyone would look good, feel good, and so that's not the case, obviously. I go to the gym every single day other than my rest day or days, even when I don't want to. I'd say, a good 50% of the time, I would rather do 1,000 other things than go work out in the gym. But once I'm in there, that's the hardest part, is walking in. But once I'm there, I feel good. I'm happy I went in there, and I've never regretted a workout walking out. You just got to get yourself in there and just say that you're doing it for yourself, maybe for your family, for whoever it may be. You're doing it. It needs to get done, and it's an important part of your day that'll help you feel much, much better about yourself, feel more energized, more focused, whatever it may be. We'll talk about the benefits of exercise a little bit later as well. But just understand that you can't work out just when you want to work out. That will never be an option for you if you want to achieve your goals in terms of your physique. Number two is that if you're working out but not tracking your lifts, whether you write your numbers down or you have it on an app, you need to record the weights that you use for every single exercise that you do. If you don't remember the weights that you're using, let's use a squat, for example. Say you're squatting 100 pounds and you don't know that you did 100 pounds, you don't remember it the next week, how are you ever going to progress and get yourself better? So what I do is on my notes app, I take down what I do for every single set. So if I do 3 sets of 10 of squats, I'll write down 225 pounds for all 3 sets. The next week, I'll try to bump it up. If I feel good, I'll try to do 230 for one of them, and then 225 for the next 2. And so that way I can constantly see what I'm doing each and every week. If I'm consistently getting weaker and weaker, I need to take a step back, maybe do a deload week where I'm going lighter weight to kind of give my body a rest, or maybe it's a sleep thing, maybe it's a diet thing. I didn't eat enough the day before. That all factors in to how much you can lift and how strong you are in the gym. So if you're not tracking your lifts, it is impossible to progressively overload and build muscle because you don't know what you're lifting. The third one is look good, feel good, right? We've all heard of that. And this may sound silly, but I want you to go grab yourself a nice pair of gym clothes that you feel and look good in. If you're just going in some bummy long shorts or a t-shirt, oversized shirt, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you may not feel the best because you don't look the best. Go do yourself a favor, spend a little bit of extra money on Lululemon or whatever it may be in some nice athletic clothing. So that way when you go to the gym, you know that you look good. It'll make you feel a whole lot better, and it actually give you a little bit more motivation to work harder. You feel more kind of like a gym goer in gym clothes, right? So go do that for yourself. I promise it goes a long way. It's definitely helped me. I went from wearing those long shorts and those baggy clothes to now I have all athleisure, and I feel like I fit into the gym. I feel like I'm a part of the community in the gym and that I belong there. It sounds silly, but I promise, make that change and you'll see what I'm talking about. The fourth reason why you may not be seeing results in the gym is that you're not taking your rest days. Rest days are super important. Now, I know if you're just starting to work out, you want to go all 7 days of the week. It's not what you want to do. Your muscles need some time to recover. When we're working out, how to build muscle is that we actually tear it down first. So those muscle fibers are getting torn down and broken each and every single time you work out. So if you're doing some bicep curls, you're tearing away that fiber of the bicep to help rebuild it and hope that it rebuilds stronger and bigger. So if you're constantly working out and not taking any rest days, your body never has time to rebuild those fibers that you just tore away from it. Again, it's completely natural. It's a common thing. It's how you build muscle, but you need to have some rest days to allow your body to recover so that way you can progress forward and get stronger and feel better and look better. The fifth thing is focusing on too much cardio, okay? Now, if you want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, I'm not saying you shouldn't do cardio, but you need to also put on some muscle as well. Muscle is a natural fat burner. The more muscle you have, the more fat, or calories I should say, that you're going to burn throughout the day. More muscle mass you have, the also more strong you're going to be. And that's super important as you get later on in life, as I'm sure you all know, for longevity, is to keep that strength up. Once we hit about 25, really even reaching 30, our main goal should be maintenance of the muscle that we have. So if you go in there not having much muscle, it's harder to build muscle at those ages. So it's super important and will be beneficial for you if you start focusing on muscle building now and not so much cardio. So now, if your goal is just to go work out, sweat, and feel good, disregard what I'm about to say. But I would first work out and do the muscle building exercises and then do the cardio at the end. Now, if you want to do 5 to 10 minutes of cardio in the beginning as a warm-up to get your heart rate up, to get sweating, that's something different. But I wouldn't go sprinting on a treadmill for 30 minutes to 20 minutes before you even do any of your lifts. That's just going to tire you out. It's going to use those glycogen stores, and you're not going to have as much energy to do the muscle lifting or the weight lifting. So yes, cardio is good. Don't neglect cardio. Just don't make it your primary focus if you're looking to build stronger and look toner and look like you have more muscle. The sixth thing that is a common mistake I see in the gym, and really kind of apart from the gym, is not having your diet in order. Now, I've gone into this in other podcast episodes, so I'm not going to go into it too much. I'm just going to say that if your diet isn't right, you can work out all you want for as long as you want, how often you want, but you're never going to make results if you're not eating enough protein, if you're neglecting your carbs, if you're eating way too many calories, or even if you're under eating. That's going to have a huge toll on you when you're in the gym and in your physique. So make sure your diet's in order. If you need help with that, please reach out to me via email, DM, whatever it may be, and I can help you out. The seventh thing, and the reason why you may not be seeing results in the gym, is that you're neglecting your compound lifts. So that's your barbell squat, your deadlifts, your bench press, overhead press. Don't neglect these lifts. These are full body movements that are completely necessary, are completely great exercises to do if you're looking to build muscle and get stronger. How I test my upper body strength for my new clients, I put them in the bench press. How I test lower bodies, I have them do a squat. And how I test, how their mobility is in their hips and their hamstring tightness, I have them do deadlifts. So you need to do those compound movements. Do you have to do a barbell squat? No. But should you be doing a squat? Yes, absolutely. That is a full body exercise. So a goblet squat that incorporates your core, a little bit of shoulder to hold up the weight, and obviously your legs. So if you can, get used to those compound lifts. They're super important. Again, deadlift, bench press, and squat. Arguably shoulder press as well, because those are full body movements and completely necessary if you want to get stronger and get bigger, past, just your average Joe. The eighth one, you're not getting enough sleep. Again, I've gone into this before, but if you're only getting 5 hours of sleep, you're going to be super tired. You're not going to want to work out, and if you do, you're going to feel weaker. So the bare minimum, I want you guys to aim for 6 hours of sleep every single night. I like to be in the 7 to 8 range. Any more than 8, I feel a little groggy. So I aim for really 7 as my sweet spot. You got to get your sleep. Don't neglect it. It's super important. It may not seem like it, but I promise you that it is. Take my word for it. This one is a big one. So number 9 is not being patient enough. You're going to see very minimal results in your first month in the gym, if any, really. So you need to go in there with the understanding that this shit takes time. If you're looking to get ripped quick or lose 50 pounds in a month, you're going to fail, I promise, because it's not doable. It's not the way that you should go about this. This is a lifelong thing. You need to be consistent. You need to do it for you. You need to find workouts that you enjoy that can be sustainable for your lifestyle. If you're going in, you're hating your workouts every single time, you're not enjoying it, you don't feel good after, whether it's too hard or you feel like you didn't do enough, that's a problem. You need to be consistent because patience is key here. I've been working out for 10 plus years. Do I have the perfect body? No. But am I comfortable in my skin? Absolutely. So it takes time. Don't be in a rush. I promise you, anyone that you see with the body that you want has been doing it for years. So don't kick yourself in the butt if after 2 months you're not where you want to be. Chip away, and eventually you'll wake up one day and you'll be where you want to be. And the last one to close out the podcast here, guys, is that I want you to also understand that it's not just about your body and how you look. It's about the other benefits of working out that go well past that. So, more energy to play with your kids, to go out with friends, to be with your partner? Are you more focused at work? Are you able to be more productive? That all ties into your income and, how much more money you can make if that is a goal of yours. Feeling happier. Once you leave the gym, you have those endorphins running through you. It's a real thing. Try it if you haven't. You feel happier with yourself. You feel happier with everyone around you, and you're just in a better mood. So if your goal is strictly for physique, I want you to transition from that a little bit and start thinking, more physiologically and mentally what working out can do for you. And trust me, once you start feeling those benefits, you're going to understand, you can't just work out for your physical self. It needs to be for your mental self as well. And if that's going to be a huge driver for your motivation, once you can start feeling better, not so much looking better. Yes, that's important too, but feeling better, you're never going to want to quit. Just give yourself some time to get in that rhythm. Give it a good month or two. Find a schedule and a routine that works for you, and I promise you, you'll never look back. So those are the 10 reasons why you may not be seeing results in the gym, and I want you to really focus on those. Go back and watch this if you need, a further explanation for anything, but those are super important. Once you have those all under your belt, and all under control, I promise that you're going to start seeing results physically and mentally, and working out is going to be second nature, just like brushing your teeth is. If you need any help with anything, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, email, DM, whatever it may be, and I'll be more than happy to help, whether it's a workout program, whether you want to train with me, whether it's a diet plan, or you just have a couple questions you need answered. I'd be happy to help you guys. Thank you all for your support. As always, please, please, please share the podcast, rate it 5 stars. It helps me out a ton, and I'll see you on the next one.